there, camper friends. Day 15 of Camp One Clap on the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast is upon us, and I hope that everyone is having the time of their life at camp. I'm your camp director and host of the One Clap Speech and Debate podcast, Lyle Wiley, and today we're going to have our second episode of Trivia Tuesday Camp Quiz Clash with camp counselor Londe Gagnon. Quick reminder before we go to round 2 of trivia, check the One Clap socials for today's social media challenge topic. It's been super cool to see all the interaction on posts, and thank you so much to everyone who's been participating. Additionally, the ABCs of Debate with Professor Graham and Kevin continues to wow critics and general audiences alike with quirky, witty, super genius production that will leave you astounded and help you improve your debating vocab. Don't miss those episodes. They're great. Okay, back to Trivia Tuesday. On today's episode, Hunter McComey from Riverton, and from Team Lyle, of course, fresh off of his victory over Star Valley's Anna Altabell, squares up with fellow Riverton competitor Maile Williams in an epic trivia battle for the ages. It's time for round 2 of Camp Quiz Clash with counselor Londe Gagnon. All right, welcome back to Trivia Tuesday. Camp One Clap Quiz Clash is underway. This is round 2. So our champion, Hunter McComey from Riverton, is going to be met by a challenger. I'd just like to point out that Hunter is my teammate, and he won last week. Londe's teammate this week, let's hear a little bit about Londe's teammate, Maile Williams from Riverton as well. Hey, Maile, welcome.
Hi.
So we heard a little bit about Hunter last week. We'll ask him another question here in a few, but let's hear about Maile. Maile, what's your speech and debate deal? How long you been doing it? What do you compete in?
I kind of bounce around from the different parts of speech and debate, so I'm never in one spot for too long, which is really fun. I've been doing it since my freshman year, so this upcoming year will be my 4th year, which is kind of cool. Usually I stick to kind of speechy things. I really love to talk, so that's really fun. But yeah, I've been doing this for a little while, and it's definitely one of my favorite things to do.
Awesome. Well, welcome to trivia. Do you have anything you want to say to Hunter before we get started? You want to try to intimidate him a little bit or anything?
Not really. I haven't seen Hunter in a long time, so I mean, it's just nice to see him again. So,
Hunter, welcome back. By the way, you have anything you want to say to Maile?
I mean, good luck. I'm here to win now.
So the winner of this week will go on to next week, and then the winner of that will go on to the next week. But the winner at the end has the opportunity to select what they'd like for One Clap merchandise: a shirt, a hoodie, a sweater. So there's a lot to play for. The stakes are pretty high, and everyone will get some stickers. But you're gonna want to try to win.
Regardless, tonight's winner will be a Riverton. So way to represent Riverton.
It's true. It's going to be a Riverton person that goes on to our next challenger, who is going to be a difficult challenger. But let's focus on tonight. All right. So, are we ready? Are we ready for trivia?
Yep.
Okay. The topic for week 2 is Wyoming speech and debate. And I will say that these questions are kind of difficult. Yeah, we're all just going to be learning together. If you don't know the answer, throw out a guess. Please don't stall too long so that we can get through the trivia in a decent amount of time. But I will ask the questions to Maile, and Londe will ask the questions to Hunter. And I think we should start. Should we start with the challenger, Londe? Would that be appropriate?
Yes. We started with Hunter last week. Let's start with Maile this week.
Okay, Maile, as the challenger, you get our first question. Are you ready?
I am.
Let's do it. So the first question, and an opportunity to get a point. What are the 2 Wyoming speech and debate districts called?
Is it Hole in the Wall and then Wind River District?
Yes! That is correct. Londe's teammate has gotten 1 point. The first answer out of the gate, knocked out by Maile. Well done. Okay, Hunter, this is going to be a tough act to follow, but Londe's got a question for you.
All right, Hunter. What city in Wyoming has the most high school speech and debate teams?
Shoot, I would honestly say Cheyenne is my guess.
That's a good guess.
Ding, 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 ding. Nicely done, Hunter.
Cheyenne.
Brought back to even. Yes.
Three teams from Cheyenne, 3 high schools in Cheyenne, all have speech and debate teams.
There are some other schools with 2 teams, like Casper and Gillette. Is there anybody else I'm forgetting?
Well, I don't know. It might be in the questions later.
That's true. Probably shouldn't give it away. But Cheyenne is the correct answer for that one. Absolutely. 3 teams. East, South, Central.
Yes.
All right. So, Maile,
Okay.
you ready for question number 2? We're tied up at 1 apiece. Question number 2. How many entries is a team allowed at the state tournament? So, like, how many individual entries?
Is it in the 20s? I don't know, like specifically. I think it might be just 20.
Woo!
Impressive. It's not an easy question. 20 is correct. You have 20 entries.
That was really lucky for me.
Wow. Impressive.
I know. I was a little
Okay.
nervous when you said it in the 20s. I was like,
Dang.
yeah, it's good. And then you seemed like maybe you're going to go higher. But then you went to the 20. So it was good. Good instincts. Good job.
So, Maile goes 2 out of 2. Hunter, it's your chance to even it up.
Okay.
All right.
Hunter, here you go. What is the largest high school in Wyoming? The largest high school in Wyoming.
By population, not square footage.
Okay, by population.
Yeah, the most amount of kids in the school.
Yes. Good clarification.
Casper.
That's correct, but you have to name the school in Casper. That's the largest school.
Oh shoot.
So there's 2 options.
There's two high schools. God, what is the other one? I'm just going to throw this one away. Casper High School. I can't remember the name.
Well,
So close.
So close. Would advocate for half a point, but I know that Lonnie's going to shut me down. It is Kelly Walsh High School is the high school in Natrona County in Casper that has the largest population of students. That's okay, Hunter. We get this back. Miley's not going to be perfect. Well, maybe. I don't know. Miley's pretty good at this.
The next one's tough. The next one is tough.
That is true. The questions don't get easier from here. So
I can't believe it was Kelly Walsh. I was like, which one was it? Oh,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
it does surprise people sometimes.
Yeah, it's like
true.
over almost 1,900 kids, I think.
Oh my gosh.
So, Miley, your question number 3 to try to go 3 out of 3 is how many national champions have there been from Wyoming? So, NSDA national champions, how many have come from Wyoming?
I don't think it's been that many. Like
I'll give you a hint. We had 1 this year. So it's more than 1.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice of me? Isn't that a nice hint?
I was thinking maybe like 10 or 12-ish. I think 12's my answer.
12
That's
is
a
my
really-
favorite number, but it's the wrong answer.
It's a really good guess, though. I mean,
I know,
very good
really
guess.
close,
You're
really
really
close.
close. Really close. The correct answer is 9. However, yeah, I mean, always points in Londe's heart for going with 12.
Yes.
So yeah, you're leading in Londe's heart by a lot. But this
Right.
does mean that Hunter has a chance to even up the score with this third question. So see
Okay.
how you do.
You ready, Hunter? Which team won the 2023 1A 2A state championship? Which speech and debate team won the 2023 1A 2A state championship?
I almost want to say St. Stephen's. I think they're 2A.
Okay, the answer is Bighorn. Bighorn.
It's all right, Hunter. Yes, Bighorn is correct. If you would have said Hot Springs, then it would have got you some extra points with me, but it was Bighorn.
Alas.
So that means that Miley maintains a 1-point lead with 1 point going into the next question, or 2 points going into the next question, and then you have 1 point. That's okay. You still got a chance, Hunter. It's like, keep it together. We got this. All right. So Maile, on to question number 4. Are you ready?
I am.
This is question 4, right, Londe? Am I like 1, 2?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Wait.
All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
So many numbers.
So many numbers. All right. So what was WSDA's former name and what did it stand for? So WSDA means Wyoming Speech and Debate Association. So what was our former name and what did it stand for? Like, what's the former acronym? What did it stand for?
Is it like the Wyoming activities little thing that I see around?
Okay, this is kind of a hard question. I mean, you have to be pretty keyed in to know this one. Do you have a guess? Or you just
mine was the Wyoming like school activities, the WH, and then I don't even know that one very well.
Well, not a bad guess, but we did rebrand recently
Last
and
year.
yeah. So our old name was WHSFA, which stood for Wyoming High School Forensics Association, which confuses people.
It's confusing
because the forensics thing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't know that we had a different one. I remember that one. Oh no. Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. It's kind of a hard thing to even notice. Like we rebranded and we did the new logo and it looks almost the same. Just everything looks really
Just
good.
different letters.
Yep, just different letters.
I remember the forensics one, and I didn't know that we switched it this year.
Hey, listen, no shame in getting that one wrong. That's a tricky one. That means you're 2 out of 4, and that does mean that Hunter has a chance to get back to even if he can get this question correct.
Okay. Well, now the pressure's on, and now I'm like,
so much pressure. I mean, it's a pressure cooker in here.
Yeah. This is like the Seabiscuit gene, right? Where you got to look in the eyes of your competitor. So Maile, do that. Hunter, don't do that. Okay. Hunter, how many Wyoming Speech and Debate Association student ambassadors were selected in 2023? How many student ambassadors were selected in 2023 at the state tournament?
8. If I'm not too sure, but I think it was somewhere around that area.
8 is a good guess, but the number is 6.
Yeah, it was
6.
I mean, that's another tough question. I mean, Numbers. You're right there. You're right there in the vicinity, Hunter. It's okay. That's a tough one. And you still have a chance because, I mean, these questions are hard, so maybe you can get back the point on this last one. But it does mean that Maile has a chance to kind of solidify things if you get this next question right, which is ironically a question related to the one that was before. So, are you ready? I know,
Who
right?
wrote these questions?
Who wrote these? All right. So, all right, Maile, here's your question. What is the name of the Wyoming governing body that oversees the Wyoming Speech and Debate Association?
Like all of Wyoming?
Yes, the Wyoming governing body that oversees the Wyoming Speech and Debate Association. They oversee other things too, like in the state. Yeah.
Related to schools, right?
Related to schools.
Can we put that?
The Wyoming High School, the activities, oh no, what's the actual thing? It's the Wyoming activities, and it oversees like band, choir, us, over sports. Is it that? I really hope so.
Can you tell me the name or the acronym of that organization? Because you're on the right track.
I don't know the acronym. So oh no. I don't know why I'm looking at my walls. It's not on my walls. It's with the little the W in the little thing, and it has the whole little emblem thingy on the outside. I don't know the name of it. No. I think it's just the Wyoming Activities Foundation or something like that.
I mean, you're so close. It's a really good guess. But it's when I tell you, you're probably gonna be like, oh yeah, the Wyoming High School Activities Association, WHSAA.
Hold on.
So close. So close.
What just happened?
I don't know. Like
I did indeed have it on my wall.
You needed to look at your wall harder. But this
My eyesight's awful, so I understand that I didn't see it, but also that'd be kind of cheating.
You know what, Maile? All this does is just make the drama that much more intense, because this means that Hunter has a chance to tie with the last question. So if you get this one right, then we go to a tie break. If you get it incorrect, that means that Maile is going to move on to the next round. And you're my teammate, so I don't want that to happen. So, Londe, do you have do you have a question for our friend and champion
Hunter,
from last week?
Here it is. Ready for tying it up. Who is the head coach of the Grable speech and debate team? Who is the head coach of the Grable speech and debate team?
Would it be you, Londe?
That is incorrect. A closer neighbor to you than Jackson. I'm from Jackson.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Grable speech and debate coach is Joel Cooper.
Joel's probably the best. Well, at best. I mean, he dresses very dapper. He looks basically amazing at every tournament.
Yeah.
You know,
3-piece
wearing
suits.
a suit.
Yep.
Yes, very nice suits. Really gentlemanly guy. What's that, Maile?
Dresses us all. Like, he just looks so good, and I'm like, wow. Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna be some very wise words over a couple events. So I'm like, I will take that to heart.
Well, okay, so this means that our victor this week is not my teammate Hunter, although I'm really proud of you, Hunter. Sorry, you went and you fought hard. But that means it's Maile. Maile from Riverton, the challenger, is going to move on to round 3 next Tuesday at Tuesday Trivia Camp 1 Clap Quiz Clash. So, Hunter, you should be proud that you made it through the first round. I'm sorry to see you go, but maybe next year we can have better luck. But thanks for being my teammate. I'm going to miss you.
Yep. Thank you for having me, and y'all have a good rest of your night.
Thanks, Hunter.
You too. You take care.
Bye,
Thank you, Hunter.
All right. Bye-bye.
This means that we have Team Lyle 1, Team Londe 1.
Team Lyle 1, Team Londe 1. Don't love that. However, I do love Maile. It's good to have her here for another round. Congratulations. Thank you so much to our brave quiz competitors and camp counselor, Londe Gagnon. Maile Williams, Team Londe, of course, moves on to meet a new next level competitor next week on Camp Quiz Clash. 2 more rounds of trivia remain at camp, and the final victor will get a Camp 1 Clap very nice hoodie. And speaking of Camp 1 Clap gear, our first designs for Camp 1 Clap are available on the 1 Clap Speech and Debate Bonfire store, so you can pick your favorite color and style and order yours today if you're interested. What's new at camp tomorrow? Alexis Worthen's Capturing the Congress Crown series will drop the 3rd episode, Speaking to Success. Also, Counselor Adrian Graham will offer yet another mind-boggling, wacky episode of Professor Graham and Kevin's ABCs of Debate up to the YouTube gods. Remember, social media challenges are live for every day of camp this August. Until tomorrow, campers, quick question. Why do trees hate trivia? Because, my dear campers, they are always stumped. For Camp 1 Clap, this is Camp Director Wiley, signing off.